I was born in Lublin. From generations, we lived in Lublin in the Jewish quarters, where was only Jews. This wasn't a closed ghetto, only open, because the Jews had autonomy. But the cultural life was very high. There were schools, Jewish schools, there were Chadarim, Bet HaMidrashim, was Marshal Shul, and there was Zionist organizations, left and right, and the socialist organizations, Bund, and the cultural life was very, very high there. He felt sick, and a short time, in 2, 3 days he died. He had an infection in his throat, and he died. They hadn't got children. When the Rebbitzin was standing, when it was the burial, she cried and she said, "Take me with you. I don't want to live without you." 3 weeks later, she died.
Oh.
The Rebbitzin, Rabbi Shapiro.
The wife of Rabbi Shapiro.
Yeah. So this was a big loss for Lublin, because everybody loved him. He was a nice man, good-hearted man. I don't regret not to live in Poland. This is the land where I was born, but I have many, many stories to tell about anti-Semitism. But also, a Polish family gave us shelter and we survived. My father was the owner of a big block of flats. There were only Jews living in this building, but the caretaker was a Polish, a Christian, and he had a girl in my age, but she always teased me, "You cannot say that this is your land, this is your homeland. You can only say the house is your father's, but you haven't got a land for yourself." So she teased me. I was crying and coming to my father and asked him, "We haven't got a land. Why haven't we a land? Why is she better than me?" And my father said, "We have a land and we will have a land. Our land is Israel, but there were many wars and we lost." But I asked him, "Why is written in the Siddur, B'Shana Haba Yerushalayim? Why not Israel?" My father told me, Jerusalem is the symbol of Israel. When we will have Jerusalem, we will have Israel. And then I am the one survivor that I came to Israel and I came to Jerusalem.
Can you tell us about the first days of the war? You were living here in Lublin.
Yes.
What happened when the Nazis arrived? They arrived in the first week of September, 1939.
Yes.
What happened?
Yes, I remember very clearly, because on the 1st of September, when I opened the radio in the morning, I had a war broke out, and two hours later, we received a mobilization card from my husband. He was a businessman, to send him the mobilization card. The same evening, he's supposed to come to the point where he was told to come.
For the
But
Polish army.
The Polish.
Mobilization to the Polish army because the war broke
Yeah,
out.
to the Polish army. The 1st September, Poland was Polish yet. 3 weeks later, the Germans occupied Poland.
What happened to the Jewish community when the Nazis came into Lublin?
First of all, every day we had publications, new orders. Jews cannot be up to 5, 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock is the
Curfew.
Jews weren't allowed to be in business. All the schools were closed. Every week was less and less Jews. They told them they are sending them somewhere, but they never come back. to stay alive was for me to get over the war and to see Hitler's fall. After I can die, doesn't matter, but I want to see Hitler's fall. And I saw.
You were here and he is not.
Yes, another thing what I saw the coming of a land, of a country of Israel in my lifetime.